I'm just going to show you how we've been moving on with the condom sales in Zimbabwe. This is the socially marketed condoms only, which is the Care female condom, the branded version of the female condom from PSI. You can see from 2005 we experienced growth in 2008, 2007, 2008, and for those of you who still remember what was happening in Zimbabwe, this is where there was this economic meltdown. The health services was not functioning well, and there was a lot of our dollar had lost a lot of value. And if you remember in some of the pictures that were coming up, shops had nothing but condoms. So people would also have boxes and boxes of condoms, and people were coming to buy these condoms. And in the salons, again, we got a lot of sales because this was the product that was there that particular time. It was available, readily available, and cheap because the money was not meaning anything to them. Then come 2009, you see a decline in our sales. What was happening here is that the health now system was beginning to peak, and the dollarization came. When the dollarization came, we couldn't continue using the Zim dollars. We're now using the US dollar. And now, unavailability of cash, shortage of coins, because this is costing 20 cents. So this created a lot of problems, and our sales went down. But the good thing is our sales went down, but the public sector distribution was also going up, meaning that at least the people were still accessing the condoms now from the public sector. Because we have divided our markets with the public sector distribution, we are looking at the private sector, and the government is looking at the public sector. So eventually people will still get the product, and we are complementing each other because we are not in competition. And 2010, we are beginning to peak now, but the problem is still there because our main distribution channel is the hair salon, and you realize that there are always power shortages, water shortages, and as long as there's no water, there's no electricity, the hair salon does not function, and people won't go to the salons. And people haven't got money. They are now moving into backyard salon, some of them which we are not able to access, but we are trying to rope in all those backyard salons. And also from the conventional hair salon, we moved on to the rent-a-chair, especially in CBD. So when somebody has moved from a conventional salon to a rent-a-chair salon, the space is just too small for them to stock the condoms. So some of them, the hair salons have dropped. The hairdressers also have opted out of the program because this is not, they are not paid to do that. It's a voluntary opt-in, opt-out program. So when they're going to rent a chair, it creates problems for our program.